Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything today, you lose, and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is you have to head over to that government website and help pay down the national deficit. That's right, if you missed last week, you can Venmo payments toward decreasing the national debt. That's a real thing. They have that as an option. So we're going to take advantage of that option, and that's your punishment. Whether it's a penny, a dollar, or whatever your free goodwill warrants on that site, all right? That's what you got to do today. At least think about it. That's the punishment. At least think about donating to decrease the national deficit. Anyways, don't do that, okay? Let's get into today's show. If you're ready for today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. Are you busy on Friday? Me. That entirely depends on the rest of the information you're about to give me. Yeah, what are we doing? Tell me first. Don't ask me, are you busy? Because I might be. Sometimes I wonder if all this stuff in my life is happening because I didn't forward that message to 10 people. Are you down on your luck? Are things not going well in your life? You should have forwarded that thing back in 2003 when everyone had a Hotmail. You guys remember that? Yeah, and you get those viral email chains. You didn't forward it, did you? Some of y'all ain't ever heard the true story of the little engine that could, and it shows. Charlie was all over the place. Fantastic movie. One of the greats. One of the all-time comedy great movies. Major Pain, if you've never seen it. There you go. That's your homework this week. How's your day going? Superb. That's definitely not a fake account. I'm going to add that friend anyways. That's a great name. And if that's a real name, God bless you. You're lucky. This guy is point blank refusing to let go of the 90s. Are you kidding me? How did... There was a phone like that with a hookup to a iPhone? They made a phone jack like that? You know, I've seen enough movies to know what that guy's doing. All right? Shame on him. Former Astronomer CEO Andy Byron is reportedly suing Coldplay over the Kiss Cam scandal. Actually? If they never created a band, they wouldn't have had a concert, and he wouldn't have cheated. All their fault. Obviously. That's the world we live in. It's everyone else's fault, no personal responsibility culture that we have, that we always poke fun at on this channel for a reason, because I think it's cancerous. But if that's true, can we look that up? Is that true? Hold on. I'm going to look it up right now. It's from Yahoo. Looking to sue Coldplay. Are you kidding me? Is Andy Byron... There is no legal filing yet in this regard. All right, well. You did it to yourself, buddy. You did it to yourself. Never do anything you wouldn't want to explain to the paramedics. Ooh, that's... You know what? If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. And you gotta be shameless. Because you gotta explain this at some point if it goes wrong. Whatever you're doing. If you're thinking about doing something dumb... Think again. Can you suck down that shame? Can you endure that? I hope not. Come on. I really hope no one out there is using Biden's personal doctor, Kevin O'Connor, unless you want dementia and cancer to go completely unnoticed. That's actually really sad, but also true. I don't know who licensed this guy or who hired him at the White House, but horrific doctor. I mean, they're talking about possibly... him having all this, well, we knew the dementia thing. Yeah, we saw the early onset of that a long time ago before he was president. Sit-in president. But they're saying that he possibly had cancer a long time before that, as well as the dementia. So, yeah, I don't know what the guy's doing now, but hopefully he ain't treating patients, because they're probably not getting diagnosed correctly. 1970s Tupperware popsicle maker. We had that. We definitely had. We put Kool-Aid in it. We'd make some, like, lemonade Kool-Aid, make popsicles. Does anyone still use these? Genius, honestly. Make your own popsicles. I mean, save a ton of money that way. It's the same thing, exact same thing. And you can put what you want in it. That's the best part. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you of working? Me. That's true love right there, baby. Yeah. It's an option. It's an option if you're tired working. My little brother turning 4 today, but since money tight, we're not gonna tell him. Oh, that's terrible, dude. You just got to get creative. If money's tight with birthdays, you have to get creative. You can make stuff. You could be pretty cheap with it and still have a great birthday and celebrate that kid. Birthdays are important for kids, especially 4 years old. 4 years old, they really know what's going on for the most part. So, what do you mean the carpet is killing people? Carpet can't. Yeah, I feel like that looks like a hotel. You know what I'm talking about? Instead of the elevator, you take the stairwell at the end of the hallway. That could have been designed much better. I mean, I'm looking at it now and getting kind of dizzy. If your city bans straws but hands out free needles, you're being governed by idiots. That's right. Yeah. What did I see? I saw, was it Thomas Jefferson? There's a quote from the Federalist Papers where he says, sometimes there will not be good men at the helm. There will not be the best quality people at the helm. And we're seeing that in government all the time now. All the time. We don't have quality people. Someone has to fill the spot, though. But it's not always filled. Our congressmen, our city councils, our state governments. Someone's got to fill the spot, and sometimes those people are dumb. See it all the time. It's very sad. Dad, can I borrow your trombone? Me. Why on earth do you want my trombone? Dad. It'll work. It will work, but I would recommend... This is an honest, great life hack. Like if you drink soda or you have a plastic bottle, you cut the bottom off and you use that as a funnel. There you go. That's a perfect life hack. That's a good one to know because the funnel always goes missing. I don't know why, but it's always missing. Don't use the kid's trombone. Saving 1 penny a day is $36,500 at the end of the year. Let that sink in. Right there. Yeah. Great math. Save a penny a day. A penny a day keeps the doctor away. That's what they say. Hey. Okay. That one went off the rails. Moving on. When you were a kid, asking your mom to rent a game at the video store. Ooh, look at that. Double Dragon. That is arguably the best Super Nintendo game of all time. Dave and I played it all the time. Actually, he and I played that probably what? I'll have to ask him, like 6-7 years ago. Just for fun. Just be like, oh man. And we beat it in like 2 hours. It was not as hard as I thought it was growing up. Great game though. It's very expensive if you try to find it. If you find it, or you have it, I think it's a few $100 now. Save business cards of people you don't like. If you ever hit a parked car, write sorry on the back and leave it on the windshield. I don't know if I could ever do that. That would feel too bad. Gotta be honest, man. If you did it, own up to it. Come on. There's nothing worse than these hit and run idiots out there. It happens all the time, too. I am absolutely livid. My husband drove all the way to pick up our Outback order, and you people forgot the bloomin' onion. That was the only thing I wanted. Updated from 1 star to 5 star. My fat husband ate the blooming onion in the car and lied. I'm sorry, and I don't know how to delete reviews. Make sure you have all of the information before you comment on anything online, especially before you leave a review. All right, because maybe it's your fault. Maybe you didn't wait long enough. Maybe you didn't read the fine print below, right? Life hack. If you get bitten by a shark, bite it back. You'll still probably die, but the shark will be like, huh, what? Go out with the bang. Go out fighting. You'll gain a little respect from that great white. My parents at age 25. Let's have another baby. Yes. Me at age 35. I'm going to eat you in the car with my bare hands. I've been there, dude. You're so hungry that you didn't even plan on getting a rotisserie chicken, but you're at the store and you smell it and you see it and you're like, oh, whatever I was going to do for lunch, it doesn't matter now because I'm going to eat that. And I'm going to eat it in the car. I've done it a handful of times. I have no shame about it. They're delicious. Semi-healthy. Eat the chicken, okay? Y'all make $1,400 a week. I make $1,400 in 7 days. I think that's a fake quote. I just have to say that. But it is believable, okay? That's why I had to say that so people weren't out there believing that. Dude, this league, man. Full of jokes. I love it. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree that there are things and tools that are available to us to slow this thing down. I can't tell if that's a real quote or not, but I can hear her voice as I read that, and it sounds like a real quote. The word salad, garbage, nonsense. It sounds like she's probably going to run again in 2028. I think she turned down the governorship in this next election. I think I could be wrong on that, but the rumor is she's planning to run again. So we'll have some good memes, some good word salads. I don't think she'll win the nomination. She didn't win it last time because there was no vote. So anxiety with Vanessa Kirby. Anxiety with Bella Ramsey. Hey, Pedro Pascal, what's up here, man? Where's your anxiety? Something ain't right here, dude. Something is severely wrong with this guy. And this is just based off of public appearances and this weird groping of married co-stars. The rancher was denied a permit to build a horse shelter. Good thing you don't need one to build a table and chairs. Yeah. We've seen this before, but I always love bringing this up because this is what you do. We had the HOA meme earlier. We have this one. Bend the rules. When the county tells you can't do something, the HOA, figure out a way to do it. Always. There's a will, there's a way. Somebody called country music farm emo, and I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that name. When I got the news today. You know, I mean, that's a heavy song. That's a heavy song. There's a lot of heavy songs like that.
Don't take the girl.
Farming, dude, I love that. I'm getting chills thinking about that story, dude. That's why I love country music, though. There's a story. It's relatable. American Eagle Outfitters. American Eagle apologizes, replaces Sydney Sweeney with fat transgender double amputee of color. Good on you, American Eagle. Good on you for making it right. Okay? For not further platforming this hatred. Which, yeah, this is a great article by the Babylon Bee here. This is how you know it's a rough neighborhood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just down in Minneapolis and saw this. Very sad. Very sad. They're robbing them blind, even robbing the construction crews. Here's my question. What do construction crews do when they're in these bad neighborhoods? Like, for example, parts of St. Louis, like the Ferguson area. We got robbed one time in St. Louis just because we parked a truck in the wrong spot. Overnight, they robbed the whole thing. It's crazy. So when you park your equipment like this overnight, because you're not going to transport it back and forth if you're doing road construction or building a skyscraper or whatever you're building, an apartment complex, how often do they get robbed? That's my question. Who here works on a construction crew and has a good story about that? Because I know they exist. I know they do. Y'all, what the F does this mean? Warning confirmation. Motor about to blow up. Is that a real confirmation? There's no way. Who would know here? There's no way. Pull over now and get out of the car, dude. Call the tow truck. How to kindly tell someone your child doesn't need to go see a drag show. Yeah, that's pretty kind, honestly. You're being overly kind in this situation here. They're kids. They're children, okay? Has to be said in 2025 still. It's wild. Any persons, except players, caught collecting golf balls on this course will be prosecuted and have their balls removed. Seems a little harsh. Yeah, be careful out there at some golf courses. They will remove your balls if you're not a golfer there. You're not golfing, you're not a paid golfer. Don't do it. Men can be sorted into two camps. The ones who get haircuts way before they need them and the ones who wait until people in their lives are complaining. Yeah. I'm like a 2-monther right now. Sometimes I wait way too long, but like 3 months when it gets over your ear, it just drives me nuts. Some guys are a little over the top though. Like every 2 weeks, like, okay, well, all right. You're not in the military anymore. You don't need to do that, okay? I mean, that's a lot of money. That's $40, $50 a month on haircuts. Canada, Minnesota. It's driving me nuts, man. I'm sure maybe the Yooper up in Michigan, maybe Wisconsin, North Dakota, They're actually not allowing Canadians to go out into the woods. I think it's Nova Scotia, somewhere on the East Coast. You are banned from going outside into the woods because they think that's going to prevent forest fires. Crazy place, man. Canada is lost, dude. I ordered a chicken salad, and look at this, bruh. Some people hit the jackpot and still find something to complain about. Look, that is the jackpot. What are you talking about? Getting angry. So what's wrong with that, dude? Look how much chicken they gave you. It's amazing. One slurp of pho per trick-or-treater. We're doing this year at our house. Yep, for sure. I love it. What a delicious, healthy treat, too. My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. Oh. Brings me back to the good old days. She won't understand. Don't expect her to understand. The boys understand. I can feel and smell this picture. I have not seen one of those for a very long time. What do they call it? Like little Kush balls or something? Do they not make these anymore? These were like in every kid's toy box growing up. Everyone had these. I don't watch CNN for the same reason I don't drink out of the toilet. Yeah, CNN, MSNBC. Where do you get the news? I don't know. I don't know where to get the good news. You got to look at all of the news. You got to look at both places if you're going to try to figure out what's really happening, right? And it's not the news. That's the thing. It's not the news. It's like it's opinion. It's all opinion for the most part. It's partisan opinion. It's not news. You can't claim to be the news. Just like we're not the news here. We're clearly biased on this show. Obviously, we make our opinions known. This is an opinion show. We don't claim to be the news. A lot of these places claim to be the news. That's the problem. So, the HOA won't let me park my unsightly truck and boat in front of the house. But strangely, there's zero mention of submarines. Don't mind me. Just prepping the periscope and torpedoes for next week's HOA meeting. I totally condone this. I love this. If there's nothing about submarines, put it in. You can do that. No matter how still you've been, he's Ben Stiller. Ting, dum, 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 dum. Next. Gen Z calls American Pie problematic after watching it once. Like, no. Is it a Christian-like movie? No. Absolutely not. Is it humorous? Raunchy? Yeah. Let it fly. There's not a chance this movie would ever be allowed to be made today because of the political correctness. So I'm not surprised at this, sadly. Travis Kelce went from looking like he sells vape cartridges behind a 7-Eleven to looking like he makes homemade candles and cries after it. Oh, that's good, dude. That is perfect. Does anyone here sell vape cartridges or like a 7-Eleven clerk? Is anyone here? My question is, do you look like the Travis Kelce on the previous photo, the left photo? Let me know, because I mean, I gotta know if those stereotypes are true. We don't have 7-Elevens around here, so. When his name starts with a J and rhymes with one of the 50 states, you leave my boy Massachusetts alone. He didn't hurt anyone. Rhymes with the 50 states. North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa.
Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Minnesota, Maine,
New Hampshire. That's stupid. North Carolina. I'm trying to think what could his name actually be? New York? Dude, like, all right, let's move on. This is out of control. Next. Today, I went to the dentist, and there was only one man in the waiting room. Shrek 2 was playing, and we both just watched the whole movie, waiting for someone to call us in. But nothing when the movie ended. The man stood up and called my name. He was the dentist. Oh, I love it. You want that dentist. You do, because obviously his priorities are in the right place. It's not falsely telling you have cavities so he can make more money. It's in Shrek. Hey, let's clean your teeth quick. Let me check them out. Make sure there's no like serious stuff going on, and we'll get on your way, okay? How it feels to say, some would argue, when I'm the some who would argue. Are you a Reddit moderator? I gotta know that. When you're trying to spell a big word and your phone is just as dumb as you and won't help you out. I've had it happen before where it corrects the word and then it is underlined red after it corrects itself. And then I click it again and it's spelled the way that I previously spelled it. So AI is not smart yet. Stupid clankers, right? It will be at some point. The two types of people most excited for autumn. The pumpkin spicers and the, I don't know what to call them. The horror film fans, the screamos, I don't know. It's coming. We're almost there, man. We are halfway through August, so like mid-September kind of. Some people are starting it now. Shame on you. Grow up. You gotta wait until like at least the end of September before you do the Halloween stuff. Today was ranch day at their high school. I'm crying. That girl wins for sure. Hands down. She's the only one that got the memo. Understood the assignment, as the kids today would say. This is somewhere in Wisconsin too. I know. It's true. The decline of civilization can be traced back to when they stopped putting toys in cereal boxes. I like vaguely remember that. I do remember when, and maybe they still do this, when they had like games and word searches and riddles and stuff on the back of the boxes. So when you're eating your cereal, you had something to read, kind of like the newspaper, right? You didn't have a tablet sitting in front of you. Feeling down? Go for a run. Nothing cures sadness like realizing your mental health is the least of your problems. There you go. There you go. Go for a run. See how out of shape you are. It's not a bad idea. Maybe it'll motivate you to get in shape. In 2025, we will have flying cars. 2025. If you prefer the woman in the left picture, you're a Nazi. Yeah, that literally is what some people are saying. It exists. We've been over this. We did a whole show on it. Sad, man. How much I read? 3 months? 1 day. Yeah, that's me for sure. Sometimes it's hard to get into a book and then you realize, I spent money on that. I should finish it and see if maybe I was wrong about it. But then there's another part of you that's like, wait a minute, if I don't like it now, I should move on to another book. Because you only get to read so many books in your life, right? Weekends used to feel like mini vacations. Now they feel like the minute boxers get between rounds. It's a great analogy there. We're all out there fighting, man. We're boxing. We're trying to grind through this. Keep on grinding. Oh my. That is, dude. This is like South Park, the simulation. Governor Waltz is Mr. Garrison. I think he is. He's flamboyant enough. He looks like him, maybe a little pudgier, full of crap, you know? This is amazing. I love this. I'm just sitting here wondering how I never noticed there's a turd in Saturday. I've never noticed that until right now, and I will never look at that word today. Ever. What did I say? I will never look at that word the same. What did I say? Did we rewind? I don't even know what I said. I will never look at that word today. Ever. Okay, we got to end it there. This realization, yeah, no. How'd you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. All it means is you have to go over to the government website and check out the Venmo payment option. 1 penny, 2 pennies, $10. You have to contribute to lowering the debt. Okay? Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
Yes, organizations. Idiots.